Chainsaw Man. This is Chainsaw Man chapter 107, School Attacker.
That's the name of the
Yeah, that's the name of the chapter.
school attacker.
Yeah. Last we left off,
That is hilarious.
Yuko has revealed her true form as the Justice Devil, and is now on her way to basically destroy all of the people who have bullied Asa in the past at the school. And we open with the battle as Yuko is going up against Yoru, the war devil that resides within Asa, who has intercepted her on her way to mass slaughtering a bunch of children. So that's cool. The very first panel we see is just the battle getting underway. She Yoru just like cuts off one of Yoko's legs, and Yoko just responds by being like, "Cool, but you're in the way," and just smacks the shit out of Asa, sending her into a classroom. Dude, over to the next classroom, and the teacher even peeps it, presses a panic button that is like, "A dangerous devil has appeared on campus. Get the fuck out! uh, get out now!" Um, and these kids are leaving the classroom, and Yoko just pulls up, turns the corner, is like, "This is not a drill," and just attempts to start like she peeps the girls that like fucking bullied Asa. Is like, "It was you girls. I knew it.
Oh,
I
you
see you."
bitches.
Yeah. Yoru grabs like a pencil, turns it into a spear, and chucks it over at Yoko. Pretty cool ability, to be honest. Um, and Yoko just like returns it to sender basically, but actually she returns it into one of the bullies, kills one of the bullies dead. Not great.
Oh, thanks. Ha!
Oh, cool.
Fucking,
Shit.
fucking Tom Brady, that shit to the chest.
Yeah, spiraled it. uh,
Ah.
yeah. One of the bullies is just like, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" And she's like, "I won't stop. You're a bad guy."
I won't.
What now? What now?
She Mac. She's dead.
Yeah, and she's dead. She's gone.
She's dead.
I should be doing one of these for each fucking death. That's for the two of them.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, so Yoko notices that the last one ran away, but she sees that one young man is standing in her path. This is a kid from the Devil Hunter Club, Seiji Akoku, and he has like these spike knuckles. Yoko tries to attack him, but he just like blocks it, manages to punch Yoko right in the fucking gut. Yoru just like keeps shooting pencil spears at her, and more Devil Hunter kids show up, and she's actually giving, they're actually giving Yoko a little bit of trouble, cutting her up a little bit.
Some trouble.
And Yoru's just like, "Come on now, don't die before Chainsaw Man gets here." And she's like, "Don't worry, I didn't want to kill the innocents is all. But you know what? You guys ganged up and bullied me. You guys are bad guys too, huh?" And she just kills a bunch of them. So one
All
guy,
three of them, I think, die.
yeah, rip to all three of them. One of them gets knocked out the
I would never be
window.
a devil hunter. I would never ever be a devil hunter.
Yeah, I don't know what these kids were thinking.
There's no amount of money that they could pay me.
I don't think these kids are even doing it for money. They're just part of this is an extracurricular activity.
Yeah, they're fucking insane.
They're fucking crazy, bro. One of them seems to survive, I think, because she gets just knocked out the window.
Did you see how she landed? She landed on her neck.
Oh, is that right?
She rebounded on her neck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you survive that?
Maybe. She didn't fall out of the first floor, unless this is not the first floor. JK, she's probably dead.
Did you know ginseng is good for your heart? and for people that have heart problems.
Ginseng tea?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
No. Well, you can drink it as tea, but ginseng in general. Yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that.
really good for people with heart conditions.
You looking at me because I have a heart condition?
Make free information, guys.
Hint, hint.
Actually, yeah, that is why I'm saying it to you. But for anybody else that may have family or friends, ginseng, take a lot of it.
Yeah,
at least a couple times a week. We'll talk about that later.
Anyway, so,
hey, I want my friends to survive.
Hey, I get it. That's why I put the more you know.
Yeah.
It's a community. It's a New Jump City.
I didn't hear that, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's a New Jump City public service announcement.
Hey, we teaching people about racism. You know what I'm saying? We teaching people about anyway.
Saying.
Back to Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, back to wanton child death. Chainsaw Man. Anyway, so Yoko, after all the destruction, Yoko just turns over and is like, "Now be good, unless you want to wind up like them. I know all your plans, Yoru."
Dead.
He's like, "I know you hid personal property in every classroom to use as weapons. You set these fucking traps.
Wow.
I seen them." And she's like, "Don't try anything else. I'm gonna save Asa from her bullies." And Yoru's like, "Well, I do have one more plan. The Leave It to Asa plan." And she shifts back over into Asa, and Asa's like, Yoko's like, "Fuck, Asa, no, please, just stay right there." And because the Justice Devil can read minds, she's like, "No, what are you thinking? You can't possibly you absolutely can't do that." And that's where this chapter ends. We do have a chapter that came out literally today. So
literally today.
Usually,
that's not hyperbole.
Yeah, usually Chainsaw Man is bi-weekly, but nowadays it seems to be coming out every week, which kind of throws us off because usually we do the show on Tuesdays, on Mondays. This is like an exception. So next we'll cover 108 today. Next week there'll probably not be Chainsaw Man coverage until the week after, where we'll be doing 9 because we usually record Mondays and Chainsaw Man comes out Tuesdays. So we'll always be a little behind, but our thoughts are interesting enough, I would say. But with that being said, let's move on to Chainsaw Man chapter 108, Something Important to Asa. And Asa is just like, "You killed a bunch of people." And he's like, "No, well, it wasn't a lot. It was just 3 or 4 people, and they were mean to me. The devil gun killed..."
Not that many.
Yeah, the gun devil killed like 1 million people.
Devil gun. I thought you said devil gun.
I think I did up top, the devil gun. I switched it out last minute. But I was like, the gun devil killed 1 million people, and I only killed the bad people. So, like I said, you don't need to know you don't need to know what you're thinking. And she's like, and then Asa gets up and is like, "Yoru, tell me how to make weapons." And Yoru's like, "Yeah, I don't know if you can make a weapon that strong." And she's, "Just do it." And Yoru reveals that says, "Touch something that belongs to you and call its name." And Yoru's like, "I'm telling you, there's no point." And that's when Asa goes, she touches her uniform and goes, "Super strong uniform sword." And her uniform rips off of her and becomes a sword. Let's play the "Where were you when you read this chapter" sweepstakes. Josh, where were you when you read this chapter?
I was in my apartment because I read both those chapters today. Thank God.
Bro.
Where were you, Chris?
Work.
Oh.
Bro.
That's the second worst place.
I never hit sleep on my phone faster. I never hit that button. I nearly punched it. I was like...
You couldn't tell when she was pulling her shit off? Like,
no, I was like, "What are you doing?" I didn't think of it. I should have, but
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
I saw
I was
it.
like, yeah, she about to be naked. This is Chainsaw Man. Yep.
I was like, I wonder what.
But why does it gotta be the high school girls, bro? Can't these just be college girls?
No.
What's wrong with you, broski? You could have made
Fujimoto.
anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is. This is a
Anyway.
different country.
Yeah.
I will never understand.
Yeah. Anyway. So Asa has a sword made out of her clothes, a fucking clothes
No,
sword.
because it makes it weird. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's not
agree.
about,
Hey.
oh, I can't enjoy it. It's just like,
Hey,
dog,
buddy.
come on. Like, imagine somebody asks me, oh, what you reading? I'm reading
Buddy.
Chainsaw Man.
Hey.
What's going on there? Oh, well, this girl made a sword out of her clothing.
What's going on over
She was
there?
at school.
Yeah.
Oh, what school she's in? High school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm a sexual deviant.
Hey, buddy. Preacher choir. You don't gotta
Thanks,
tell me.
Tatsuki Fujimoto.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
He's like, hey, what you reading?
Now we're all implicated.
Chainsaw Man. Why is she naked? This is a long story.
Well,
I swear it makes sense.
to understand, you'd have to know the deep lore, the deep, complex lore. That's
Yeah.
way too long to get into right now.
Just
All you need to know is that it doesn't make me a weirdo.
I swear to God, it's not doing anything for me.
I swear to God, this is not pushing the envelope.
This ain't getting it going. This ain't
the juices ain't flowing there.
This ain't my jam.
This is part of the story.
This ain't
I enjoy the story.
This ain't my cup of tea. Just know that. So anyway.
Take my word.
So anyway, Asa has her clothes sword now. She's like this for the rest of the chapter. So I couldn't read the rest of this until I got home.
Bucky naked.
So Yuko, she has her clothes sword and she's like, I'll solve my bullying problem myself. Stay out of it, Yuko. And she's like, geez, Asa, think about it. If I kill all the bullies in a notorious devil attack, all bullies will get scared and not fuck with anybody anymore. It could stop bullying altogether, not just yours, but everyone in Japan. And then I could be a symbol of justice too. I could be just like Chainsaw Man. And
yo, she's open.
Yeah, Asa's like,
she's sipping the Kool-Aid.
Asa's like, what are you talking about, bro?
What?
This yeah, she's like, what does Chainsaw Man have to do with this? Do you even hear yourself? And
and I hate that guy, by the way.
When I was given this power, I received a heart that shines with the light of justice along with it. Well, I have one more bully to kill.
He turned you into Mojo Jojo. That's what the fuck he turned you into.
Yeah. She's
That's what you lost. You lost. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she didn't really lose much. I mean, she could still be regular.
Yeah. I mean, she lost a complete skull, like a good case for her brain. But
aside from my cranium, nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't need that.
No.
Look at my brain.
Check my brain out. How could this not be a good idea? Check out my massive protruding brain.
Exposed to the elements brain.
Yeah. Open to infection brain.
Her brain's got staph.
Dude.
She's gonna catch Mercer on her brain.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good when you have Mercer brain.
Mercer brain. Right. That's what's gonna kill her. That's gonna be that. We figured it out.
Anyway, she's got Yuko's like, well, anyway, I got one more bully to kill. Asa, go put on some clothes.
Yeah, let's stop it. You look ridiculous.
Put on some clothes. Don't you know some guys are reading this in public somewhere? Stop making people feel like weirdos.
Yeah.
So Asa runs behind her trying to catch up, and she's like, she loads up her sword. She's like, I'm only gonna cut off your legs, and she tries to swing the sword, but Yuko just slaps it away, and
Right, like get that weak shit out of here.
get that shit out of here. Um, and she's like, I told you it was pointless. As we see like her head kind of tilting. I didn't realize this the first time I read this over, but her head is already like kind of chopped in half here. And then like
Yeah.
the next page is a two-page
Yeah, yeah, you see
the next
you
page
see
is a two-page spread of basically fucking Yuko got sashimi'd uh
yes,
pretty
yes.
intensely.
She got sashimi.
She got sashimi'd. She got Jiro dreams of sushi'd. It's not good. And she basically just explodes in a big like explosion of blood and guts, and it's gross. And
Right, all because all the blood erupts from the severed end.
yeah,
An explosion of nastiness.
yeah, it's all over her bare body because she used her clothes for a weapon. So
Oh, that's what we forgot to say. There was a two-page spread of sashimi Yuko and
yeah,
uh underdressed teen.
yeah. Hey, good news, sashimi devil. Bad news, underdressed.
Underdressed teen. Very inappropriate.
Yeah, not great. But anyway, that worked out. Um, Yoru's even surprised. He's like, strong? Whoa, you surprised me. He's like, the swords I made out of people I killed were always average, but that was crazy. And it turns out, as was mentioned before, the deeper the emotional tie something is made out of, the stronger the weapon is. And it turns out the uniform that was made into the sword was bought by Asa's mother before she died. So it was hella powerful, given that it was like so meaningful to her. And yep, she basically killed Yuko. And that just brings back trauma flashbacks to the time where she killed Bucky, the chicken devil. And she's like, fuck, I did it again. Don't die, Yuko, please. And Yuko's,
Yuko.
yeah, Yuko's dead. And then one of the girls pulls up in the corner. I don't know if this was the last bully or just like a new character overall. But she's like, do you want to save her?
This was not the last bully.
Gotcha. Okay, so she's like, do you want to save her? And Asa's like, what? He's like, I can save her. Do you want to? And Asa just says, yes. And fucking this girl saunters over, and we get a full page spread of this girl. And she has these crazy eyes, so she's a devil.
She's clearly Makima.
That's what I was thinking, but I guess we'll get into it.
That's Makima's eyes, is it not?
That's what I was thinking, but Makima is currently another girl. Like the girl that Makima is now had black hair, and she lives with Denji, and she's significantly younger.
Oh, she didn't look like. I forgot how she looked. So.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, and I could be misinterpreting something.
Nah, this is another double because Denji's in high school, and Makima's younger than him.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she basically pulls up and she says, anything for my little sister. And Asa's like, your little sister? And the girl just looks over with, to be honest, similar eyes to Makima back in the day. And they're, all the students are just like chilling outside. The devil hunters seem to have arrived on the scene. And right on cue, the last page is a splash page of Yuko's head turning massive. And that's where the chapter ends. Wow. A couple of really interesting chapters. Josh, what did you think of Chainsaw Man chapter 107 and 8?
I really enjoyed this chapter. This was third place for me. The second chapter in particular. I think it was a nice little wrinkle that weapons can be made out of inanimate objects, not just people, which means that Yoru won't have to kill everybody that she cares about. Although it does suck that Yuko had to suffer this fate. I don't think she's coming back.
No.
I think this is it. When she was explaining the part about her becoming the Justice Devil and what she lost, I wonder if they're going to actually expand on what was given up. I wonder if there's a purpose to that, other than giving up her humanity. Because obviously the devils want to take over their body eventually, right? Is that the point?
I would think so.
Oh, I think they're just cool with being inside of humans. Yeah,
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 I'm
I
not
guess.
sure. I
Yeah,
guess it
me neither.
varies. I guess it varies from devil to devil.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they all have different motivations and intentions and levels of strength. Real curveball at the end of this chapter because I thought that was Makima until you told me that nope, that's a different person. Maybe it is Makima controlling someone. Who knows? But I don't think it is. I think it's a little too soon for that. And like we said, it's physically speaking, that's not Makima. I think we could agree on that.
Well, I think you bring up an interesting point where it could be someone Makima, or well, she doesn't go by Makima anymore, but the control devil,
Yeah, yeah,
someone that the control devil is controlling. But
right. But that's not her herself. That body
yeah,
is not of Makima. So yeah, I wonder who that is. I really like the dialogue between Yuko and not Yoru, Asa. And the way she was trying to like justify her means, kind of had a point. I mean, obviously she's wild and killing people. You don't need to murder people that bullied you. You know what I'm saying? It was just funny how she was really trying to plead her case as a friend. It's actually borderline sweet because he's like, you don't you fucking get it? I'm doing it for us, and it's gonna help everybody else. Like this is a perfect fucking idea. That's what you lost. Your fucking mind, Yuko. When you made the agreement with this devil, you wanted to help your friend out so bad that you made a contract with a devil.
yeah. Well,
That's why she's in this predicament now, and why she's gonna be a mindless, huge devil that Denji's gonna pull up and chainsaw into pieces.
yeah.
Brian, do you have any thoughts that you can muster up?
Not much actually. I've just been enjoying Chainsaw Man quietly to myself. Um,
Yeah.
maybe this is actually Makima. Like, well, not Makima, but the Control Devil at the end here.
Mhm.
Um, she does have the eyes, so there's that.
Yeah.
Is that
Um,
Makima's eyes? Can someone look that up
Yeah,
real
they
quick?
are they
Like,
are like that. You know, I'm somewhat
I
familiar with it.
I can't think of anything else that would have those kind of eyes.
Hawkeye Mihawk.
Well, Hawkeye isn't part of Chainsaw Man
Nah,
in
yeah, he
three.
is. Josh's
Yeah,
face.
but yeah.
or the
No,
Renegon.
Running
I
on.
just I just
Could be a
wonder
Renegon.
I just wonder what's gonna
Basket
like.
Law
Could
says.
she make a weapon out of this person, like out of a devil?
Theoretically,
Like, is
yeah.
that
Yeah.
possible?
Yeah.
So she could have like a Justice Devil weapon.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, obviously, very enjoyable chapter for me as well. Yeah, I'd like to jump off of what you said about the dialogue. Chainsaw Man is like such an easy read because it is so well written in terms of dialogue. It is paced out like a movie. I feel like Fujimoto is very influenced by cinema in his work, so that's why
Hmm.
like every chapter feels like you're watching it in motion. You know, he really is good at like these moments, letting moments sit, inserting silences in a really interesting way for sequential art. Um, all
Nice.
around, really fun story. Here going on. The carnage was fun. Uh, Inappropriate nudity, half nudity, notwithstanding. The clothes weapon was actually a pretty cool twist. Uh, Obviously, I certainly didn't see it coming. I love that it was like super powerful because I didn't see that coming either. Um, playing off the rules that were already established with the War Devil and the creation uh, of weapons. Uh, it's really cool. So I don't have much else to say about Chainsaw Man. I thought both chapters were really fun. Very easy reads. Felt uh, you know, if it didn't feel like I was reading it, I guess, which is nice. Some chapters you feel like you're reading,
Yeah.
and Hunter sometimes, and uh, but Chainsaw Man is the opposite of that. Wonderful series overall. But yeah, with that being said, I suppose we can move on. Yeah.